1. You may be fantasizing about being cheated on. There are a lot of men who are mentally ill and mentally troubled. As I interacted with tens of thousands of men, I realized that this is a much more common situation because before I had minimal communication with men and a lot of communication with women. With the influence of this page, I had the opportunity to communicate with all kinds of men, and these communications were not superficial but more in-depth. One of my findings is that many men have a paranoia and anxiety disorder. In this respect, there are men who think that they have been cheated on, even if everything is going well, even if no signals indicate that they have been cheated on, and they believe that the woman has somehow managed to do it without any warning. These men finally explode at the slightest thing. For example, the woman doesn't answer the phone. The man calls 10 times and rants, but nothing comes out of it. When you accuse the woman who does nothing with the accusation of "you are cheating on me, bitch," that relationship is over. The woman will think that you are a mentally ill person with an unhealthy psychology. Also, this sick mind becomes so obsessed with cheating that you can feel the effect of some kind of past trauma if the man's mother did not love him, or if he has experienced such a trauma before, he may not be able to overcome it. 2. Understanding why women cheat. The reasons why women cheat are fundamentally more complex than those of men. Male nature is basically opportunistic, and many men will cheat if they have the opportunity.
Many men who don't cheat are basically men who can't cheat, so it's not out of kindness but out of lack of opportunity.
Of course, a virtuous man will not choose to cheat despite the opportunities. But this is much less often the case than is often said. Most men are moralists in word, but indeed they go in the opposite direction. In this respect, men are easy to understand. But what about women? Why do women cheat? There are basically 3 reasons why women cheat. The man's lack of inner sexual inadequacy. 3. The first sign of being cheated on. Woman's indifference. Let's go into the first sign of a cheating woman. A woman cannot care about more than one man at the same time. She is focused on the man she is sleeping with. And this is because evolutionarily she wants to keep the man she is sleeping with around her. In this respect, if a woman is sleeping with another man, she actually starts focusing on that man. In the event that you do not show interest in the woman, in a long relationship, if the woman no longer cares about you, if the communication channels have decreased, then you may be deceived. It is even difficult to call it cheating, because your relationship is already over. It may be continuing out of habit. If the woman has given up trying to communicate with you, and there is a kind of coldness between you, if the woman no longer demands attention from you, it could be another man. After a while she may leave you and start a relationship with the new man. Many times women take up another man before they have fully let go of him. This leads to the woman who cheated on you eventually cutting you out of her life completely. Sometimes such relationships are short-lived, but in any case the new man can be much better in her mind than the old one. 1. When many men cheat on a woman, the man she is with is not much better. She doesn't cheat with someone who is hypergamically more successful than you. A man like you takes the place of a woman who is in an emotional void at that moment, filling that void. 4. Conditional sexuality or no sexuality at all. If she no longer sleeps with you or imposes conditions on you, this is not good. If her desire dynamics have completely changed, and she is disgusted or averse to sleeping with you, then there is a problem. Of course, this is not a direct signal that you are being cheated on, but if you do not take care of yourself, that is, if you are a fat, stinking, exhausted and depressed man, she will also avoid sleeping with you. Women don't want to give sexuality to losers because it goes against the female instinct. In this respect, you should not let yourself go, or when you let yourself go, the fact that she avoids it may not mean that she is cheating. 5. Getting extremely angry and intolerant of you. The woman has an increasing amount of anger towards the man she cheated with. She also becomes less and less tolerant because she no longer sees her ex as a man. She is only loyal and loving to the man she slept with. In this respect, if a new man enters the equation, then the old one is finished. This is reflected in the woman's behavior. It is often said that women's infidelity is not recognized and that women are good at hiding it, which is true. But it is even more true that most men do not see the signals. The man who has been cheated on may not have realized it while he was going about his life as normal, but his woman now becomes more distant, cold, irritable, and scolding towards him. She communicates less with him and constantly tries to scold, humiliate, and irritate him. She has no more patience with him and does not want him in her life, but she does not go to the point of separation because he cheated on her. In this respect, negativity increases in the relationship. The woman communicates less and does not demand attention. Goodbye.